Hey, what's going on, guys? Noble Savage back here again with another New Worlds video. Today we are going to be going over some tips and suggestions I have for you guys so you guys can maximize your efficiency on launch stay for New Worlds and you can jump right into the action of the main game. So with that said, we're going to jump right into the video here with our first tip. Guys, tip number one is going to be skip the intro. So if you are a returning player from the beta or the alpha or anything like that, you can actually skip this starting area that you're seeing right now on screen, and it saves you probably 10-15 minutes worth of time. So that's a small one that, you know, maybe you know about, maybe you don't, but it can save you through starting on your regular quest and closer to selecting your covenant. So when you skip the intro part, it'll put you right on this beach, so you actually begin your quests to go into the first town. So you're going to do all these beginning quests, but while you're doing it, as you can see on screen right now, go and gather as much flint, wood, and hide as you can. You should try to shoot for about 40 of each, maybe even more, because you're going to need them for the quests, and if you already have them, you'll be able to just blitz right through the quests and get to the town that much faster. So make sure you also build the skinning knife, so that way when you kill these boars like I'm doing here, you'll be able to skin them to get the hide, and you'll also get meat so you can get food for yourself, which makes it that much easier when you're fighting down the road. So tip number 3 is going to be skill points and weapons. So basically what you're going to want to do is figure out which 2 weapons you want to use the most and try to pick a primary and a secondary. So you're going to want to use those and rank them up as much as you can. And you're going to want to put your skill points in the correct trees that are designed for those weapons, because those will make your attack stronger, give you more health, give you more mana, do everything that you would need to do for that specific weapon. And it's important to focus on this early game because you can respec your talent points for free before level 20. So you want to do all your experimenting and messing around and changing things and figuring out how you want to play before you hit level 20, because then it's going to start costing you to respec your talents. So tip number 4 is going to be don't forget professions. So when you're going through, it's going to be real easy to just focus on combat, trying to level up your weapons and trying to level up your character. Do not neglect your professions, because that is going to come back to bite you in the butt later on. So what I would recommend is before you leave whatever starting area you're in, try to make at least all of your professions, or as many as you can, to level 50. That sounds like a lot, it sounds like you're going to waste a lot of time, but that is going to save you so much time running back to the starting area just to level up that one skill that you didn't focus on. And it's also going to save you time because you're going to be able to get those nodes when you're in the higher level areas, just when you're running around, so that way when you need them for a quest later on, you don't have to run specifically to find one type of flower or type of ore, because you were gathering it as you go, which also will help you complete quest board items, so you can get quests done almost instantly if you have the stuff in your bank. And also it's going to help you have materials on reserve for when you start crafting gear and when you start crafting things for quests or dungeons or whatever you need. So again, try to get all your professions, or at least as many as you can tolerate, leveling up to level 50 before you leave the starting area. So tip number 5 is going to be camp. So the camp in New World is extremely important because it'll serve as a makeshift respawn point, and also you can use it to craft basic tools and food. Now, you're not going to be able to make your steel tools and stuff like that right off the bat, but you can gather basic materials and you can make the basic like flint tools and stuff like that, which if you're out in the wilderness and your stuff is broken, it's a good way to be able to make something on the fly so you don't have to go back to town and you don't have to miss out on materials and nodes or things like that. So that being said, when you start, you're going to get a quest that'll teach you how to make your basic camp. At level 15, you're going to get a quest called Friends in Fashion. Make sure you do that quest as soon as you can, because that is going to give you the tier 2 camp and increase its usefulness for you. And then at level 25, you're going to get a second quest that's going to be able to upgrade it again, which again will increase its functionality and in things you can do at the camp. So again, a new player, do not neglect your camp. Make sure you utilize this. A lot of people do in the starting area, like you can see here, but I haven't seen very many of them out in the world, and I myself seem to forget a little bit, so I'm teaching myself the camp is very important. Every time you're out there on a mission, every time you're going to fight a big mob that might kill you, make sure you set your camp beforehand, because it'll save you a lot of time running back, and it'll save you a lot of headache as well. That being said, you guys, that is going to do it for this video. You now have your 5 tips and tricks for a new player starting out in New World. I will have a another tips and tricks video for a little bit later in the game, after you've been through the starting area, you got yourself established a little bit, maybe you're moving on to the second zone, anything like that. I will include some PvP stuff in there, so that'll be up in the next couple of weeks. Be on the lookout for that. If there's anything New Worlds you guys want to see, let me know. I'm super excited to make content about this game. I want things that you guys want to see on this channel, so let me know down in the comments. Send me a message, tell me on Facebook, tell me on Twitter, anything. Let me know, guys. I'm here for you. I want to make New Worlds content, and I want to make content you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you out there in New Worlds soon.